Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. So before I go over to the seaside here to meet Kazuha, I want to claim the prizes that I got for the Clash of Lone Blades. I got, basically all of them, so any of the ones that I was missing before in the last video, I managed to get. Okay, good. Now let's go ahead and make a wish very fast. I think I can make 2, so I'll do that. Wow, look at that. I'm really happy right now. That makes her more powerful. Okay, good. Let's update her constellation very fast. And let's see, it's right here. So, when Kamisato Ayaka's normal or charged attacks deal cryo damage to opponents, it has a 50% chance of decreasing the cooldown of Kamisato Art Hyoka by 0.3 seconds. This effect can occur once every 0.1 second. Oh, okay, cool. I don't know how effective that'll be, but I'm hoping it's effective. So let's continue the story here.
Kaedehara, why did you lead us to this beach?
Is this place related to the contents of the letter?
It is. In fact, my great-grandfather and the head of the Kamisato clan tracked the fleeing swordsmiths to this very location. Our hypothesis was correct. My great-grandfather was well aware of the truth behind the defective blades. And it was right here where they encountered the culprit who framed the Kaedehara clan and the Raiden Gokaden.
Okay.
It reads, "To whoever reads this letter, I, Kaedehara Yoshinori, have been held to a certain secret throughout my entire life. I don't have much longer in this world, and after much consideration, I finally decided to disclose the matter. All those years ago, when I was pursuing the swordsmiths alongside Commissioner Kamisato of the Yashiro Commission, I was not injured by one of the fleeing smiths. Rather,
it was night, and after the clues led us down to shore, I waited for the culprits to show themselves. However, there were no swordsmiths in sight, only a single eccentric stranger. This stranger claimed to be the one behind the failed forgings, and said that he had been patiently waiting for us. He then threatened to destroy the Raiden Gokaden. That person was of able body, and in a blink of an eye, myself and the accompanying samurai had been defeated.
Oh, really?
Commissioner Kamisato was severely wounded, and I barely escaped death myself. My hat had fortunately blunted a blow to my head. The unusual stranger could have easily claimed my life at that moment. But, after noticing my appearance, he stopped his attacks and sternly asked if I had any connection with the name Niwa. I answered that it was my father's surname, and after my father disappeared, I was adopted by the Kaedehara family. Upon hearing my answer, the stranger paused. After a long silence, he suddenly said, "Tell her this. My name is Kuni Kuzushi." He then turned and left.
I wonder who this is. Obviously, it's a special NPC. Maybe an Archon or something. Because of how long he's probably still alive. That's what I'm assuming, since they gave him a special character model.
So that's what really happened.
yes. My great-grandfather and the head of the Kamisato clan escaped from death and learned that the forging diagram had been tampered with by Kuni Kuzushi. However, due to the encounter, the head of the Kamisato clan was worried that my great-grandfather would be falsely accused of being involved with the perpetrator. So even on his deathbed, the master of the Kamisato clan cautioned my great-grandfather to never speak of what happened, because the perpetrator said he would destroy the Raiden Gokaden. My great-grandfather worried that the perpetrator would still return for vengeance. So, to protect his loved ones, he closed the family business. He said, "As the leader of the Kaedahara clan, I am deeply ashamed to witness the decline of the Ishin art. But as a father, it is my priority to ensure the safety of my children and grandchildren."
So all those harsh words he said were because he was worried about his son's well-being.
Yes, that's right. If my grandpa had somehow discovered the secret behind the tampered diagram all those years ago, perhaps my great-grandfather would have told him the truth. Unfortunately, he failed to catch any of the hints in my great-grandfather's words. Miss Kamisato, it appears you were unaware of the happenings that my great-grandfather described here. What are your thoughts?
I suppose the reason the head of the Kamisato house never spoke of this to the family was due to similar safety concerns. If the perpetrator was capable of tampering with even the Shogun's diagrams, and could single-handedly defeat many men, then he is not an ordinary enemy. I will discuss this matter with Brother shortly, and investigate the identity behind the one called Kunikuzushi. Rest assured, we will act cautiously.
How are you feeling, Kazuha?
To be honest, as I read the letter, I felt much turbulence in my heart. But now I've managed to calm myself. My great-grandfather said in the letter that he did not wish his descendants to blindly seek revenge and be deceived by things of the past. Though he was in a tight situation when he wrote these words, I feel like they are still valid nonetheless. I think what's most important for each person is not the past, but the present. Even though we must carry the burdens from the past, there are also things we wish to strive for. Therefore, knowing the truth behind what happened is enough for me. I will live on just as my great-grandfather had hoped. That being said, if the enemy from all those years ago is still lurking and plotting to stir up more trouble, then I definitely won't turn a blind eye.
That's Kazuha, always sensible.
These are simply insights I've gathered from all that I've experienced. Thank you all for accompanying me in my search for the truth behind that incident.
Great! Now that we're done here, let's head back to Rito.
Okay then, back to Rito. The Iridori Festival goes into full festive swing and you're worth
Today
something.
is the final stage of the Iridori Festival. Not only will there be Shincho's signing event, but Albedo's painting of Kuronushi will also be unveiled. Let's take a stroll through the festival venue. Maybe we'll find everyone there.
Let me see something. I'm just curious. Because I think, no, it hasn't been unlocked. Weird. Well, I'm not going to worry about that for right now. Let's go talk to Albedo.
Hello, traveler. Paimon?
Albedo, why is the portrait of Kuronushi all covered up? Paimon wants to see what your Kuronushi portrait looks like.
Don't worry. The unveiling ceremony will be starting shortly. You'll see what it looks like then. I will say that I'm most satisfied with this particular work. I even made a special trip to see someone in order to complete it. They gave me some very valuable suggestions.
Things are starting to sound pretty mysterious.
Is that so? Anyway, there is still time before the ceremony. You may have a look around the venue first.
Okay then. So now let's go look for our friends on site. One of them is up. Well, actually, one of them is behind here. Venti. And Yaimiko.
Well, hello everyone.
Hey! What are you two doing together? Don't think we didn't see you two chatting up a storm just now. The moment we came over, you stopped talking.
Is that so? I'm afraid you're just overthinking things.
We were merely discussing wine and food. I'm sure you two wouldn't be interested.
Speaking of good sides with sake, I personally prefer fried tofu.
Forget it. Even if those two are plotting something, they'd still never let us know.
I don't know. Something about those two getting together, it seems like trouble. Anyways, let's go all the way up here now.
The ending in the original.
And talk to... Oh. It's a signing event.
Traveler, Paimon, it's a pleasure to see you.
Today's signing go as planned.
Indeed it did. Thanks to you, the signing event went off without a hitch. And I must say, the readers seem most satisfied.
Shincho, is it just Paimon, or are you on the lookout for something?
You aren't mistaken, though I'm ashamed to admit it. But in fact, I have been on the watch for tourists from Liyue. After all, I came to Inazuma under the pretext of evaluating a potential investment. If an acquaintance were to see me sitting here, then there would be no way to hide the truth from my father. Fortunately, the crowds of readers that came flocking over have kept the usual tourists at bay. Oh, I should mention, Shu is also unaware of the real purpose of my trip. If you happen to meet him, please, remember to keep it a secret.
Don't worry, we've got you covered.
Then, please accept my thanks in advance. I'm sorry that I can't chat long. There are still readers waiting in line. I'll see you later at the unveiling ceremony for Kuronushi's portrait.
Okay. So now let's go over to here, which, yeah, that's Ayaka there. Along with Ayato. Cool.
Ah, greetings, traveler. Paimon.
Oh, Ayato! We finally get to see the busiest person of all.
Yes, there were many things which required my attention these past few days. Fortunately, the Iridori Festival is proceeding smoothly. The Tri-Commission cooperated closely to prepare this festival, so at long last, I can take a break today.
Brother and I are very grateful for your help.
Toma sure is taking his sweet time.
Oh, you're waiting for Toma.
Yes. Today is one of the rare occasions when Brother isn't busy. I was going to buy some books, but he said he wanted to come along. His treat. However, he forgot his wallet at home, so he asked Toma to go back and fetch it for him.
Paimon didn't think Ayato could ever be forgetful like that.
Brother always works diligently, and it's rare for him to ever put his duties to the side and relax. So, Toma and I really cherish such moments when he's forgetful.
Okay. And there's one last person. I'm gonna assume it's Kazuha. Unless I'm forgetting somebody. All the way down here.
Kazuha, what are you doing here? Why aren't you at the festival?
I came here to take in the sea breeze. Such a bustling atmosphere is never really to my liking.
Are you really alright, Kazuha?
I knew you were still worried about me. Thank you. But please, don't worry. The things I said in front of everyone weren't just pretty-sounding excuses. Look. See this familiar harbor in front of us? Before, you could sit here all day without seeing a single ship pass through. Instead, all you would see were soldiers from the Kanjo Commission, guarding against possible intruders. But now, it's become a bustling place. Not only are foreigners coming to Inazuma again, but traffic between here and Watatsumi Island has also been picking up.
Yeah, Inazuma has already started to change, huh?
I was thinking, in some ways, each and every one of us are similar to this country. It might take a different amount of time for different people, but there will inevitably come a day when each person can let go of their burdens. And when they finally let go, they are free to follow the wind as they please.
Okay. So
It's
now...
time for the portrait's unveiling ceremony. Let's head over to the 5 Chasm Plaza.
Okay then, let's go.
Everyone, welcome to the magnificent Iridori Festival. Today, we have ushered in the final stage of our festival. And now we will reveal the final portrait of the 5 Kasen, Kuronushi, which was done by none other than our guest artist from Mondstadt, Calx.
Paimon has no idea what Albedo's portrait looks like. Oh, this is so nerve-wracking.
Let's all count down together. 3, 2, 1.
I'm also curious. Come on.
Huh? What's this? This piece depicts nothing but a background.
Oh, really?
I suppose Calx must have forgotten to include the character. Let's hear some words from Calx himself regarding the creative process behind this piece.
Hello, everyone. First, I would like to say that it was an honor to be invited to create the portraits of the 5 Kasen. The 5 Kasen are legendary figures from ancient Inazuma, famous for their works of poetry. As time passed, poems were composed about them, and they became the subjects of many stories. I learned from existing sources about those stories that the character of Kuronushi is the deepest and most differing of the 5 Kasen. Moreover, Kuronushi lacks a dedicated chapter among the stories. It's as if he is a behind-the-scenes role of the 5 Kasen. Perhaps we can assume that every creator had a different understanding of Kuronushi. So, in the same way, I also wanted to leave this character to everyone's own imagination. After all, the Iridori Festival is a place for everyone to express their minds through creative works.
Okay.
Yep, that's Albedo for ya. His super logical explanation is sure to win everyone's approval. Well, it seems that our adventures at the Iridori Festival have come to a close.
Aren't you forgetting something, Paimon?
Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, right! We still haven't figured out who left those stories of the 5 Kasen for us to find.
But I have an inkling of who it might be.
Really? Come on then, who is it? Tell Paimon!
First, it's someone that knows every one of us.
Well, that makes sense. Otherwise, there'd be no way to give the right paper to the right person every time.
Also, they are connected with the Kaidehara clan.
Right. Even though they were using stories to hint us toward Shincho's troubles, the real goal was to lead us to solve the secrets of the Kaidehara clan. Oh, Paimon gets it now. Well, at least Paimon thinks she knows. Let's go. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Let's talk to Kazuha.
To be
very
honest,
fast.
I am very grateful to the one who left those stories for us to find. This journey allowed me to uncover the truth behind my family. And I am also very fortunate to have you to accompany me and find the answers.
Let's talk to Ayato very fast. No way, is it really him?
Ayato! You're the one behind the stories of the 5 Kasen! But don't you think you overdid it a little? Leading all your friends on a wild hunt like that?
As it just so happens, one of the reasons I'm here today is to explain the details behind this wild hunt.
Huh. Paimon wants to see how you'll explain yourself out of this one.
First of all, the start of this whole incident was due to mere happenstance. You see, Lady Yai happened to catch sight of Shincho and the editor carrying the books away one night. She thought it was interesting, so she asked me to tease them a bit.
Huh? So it was Miko after all! Paimon knew it! This thing had Miko written all over it!
That's right. But using the story of the 5 Kasen to guide you to the Kaidehara family's secrets was my personal touch. As for my roundabout approach, well, that was something which I had no choice but to do.
You had no choice?
Yes. Due to a certain incident that occurred earlier, I happened to notice the bonsai plants left behind by Kaedehara Yoshinori, as well as the blank papers hidden inside. I knew there was more than meets the eye regarding those papers, but it took me some time to figure out the secret behind the ink, the kind that would only appear when exposed to water. What Kaedehara Yoshinori said in the letter is very important for both the Kamisato clan and the descendants of the Kaedehara clan, especially Kazuha. The Kaedehara clan used to be subordinates of the Kamisato clan. It was my ancestors who were unable to protect them all those years ago. So now, this obligation fell on my shoulders. Although he has the right to know the truth, the closer he draws to things hidden out of sight, the closer he also draws to danger. I had to confirm whether Kazuha has both the will and ability to be privy to the truth. Of course, I could outright tell him the truth that I had discovered, but maybe he doesn't have the will that's required. In that case, the truth would only become a burden to him. If he lacks the ability, then he wouldn't be able to find the truth in the first place. In which case, it would be better to keep him away from danger altogether. Kaedehara Yoshinori left his message in a roundabout way precisely for this reason. For a long time, I yearned for a suitable opportunity to convey this matter, right up until the night when a legend of sword was smuggled away.
Oh, Paimon gets it now.
But why was everyone else involved too?
Yeah, it wasn't only Kazuha. You brought all of the rest of us into this plan of yours.
I figured you would ask this question eventually. I merely saw that this matter would be of value to you. And more importantly, I hoped that while Kazuha and Ayaka were looking for the answers together, they would have some reliable friends by their side. Reliable friends who would be willing to protect them and make measured decisions. Friends who would spare no effort to lend a helping hand in times of trouble. Because it is also very likely that you will face the same enemy together in the future.
So who is Kunikuzushi?
You already know the answer deep down inside, don't you? The answer is actually hidden in the Portrait of Kuronushi.
Oh, really?
When there is no one else near the portrait, you can confirm with your own eyes. As for the means of revealing that answer, well, you have used it many times before.
Oh. I get it. Wait for night. Well, I could try it now. Just to see. Yeah, they won't let me do it now, will they? Oh well. Okay, let's fast forward time then.
It's getting pretty late, so nobody else is around now. So Ayato must have been telling us to splash water on the portrait, right?
Oh, splash water on the portrait, okay. So, who is it?
It's the Balladeer!
No, really? Really?
So he was the one behind the trouble all those years ago!
When there is no one else near the portrait, you can confirm with your own eyes. As for the means of revealing that answer, well, you have used it many times before. Also, there's one last thing that we must discuss. I mentioned earlier that the occurrence of a certain incident made me notice the bonsai plants. I wish to tell you of that incident now. It was just after the Shogun announced the abolition of the Sakoku decree. I heard that something had happened at the Tenryou Commission. They had discovered signs that someone had entered the warehouse storing the Commission's articles of evidence and confiscated items. But nothing was stolen. I felt something unusual about that incident. So I told Kujo-Sara of the Tenryou Commission to treat it as if nothing happened. She was not to increase the guard or relocate the warehouse contents. In the meantime, I sent a member of the Shumatsuban to keep watch over the warehouse. And sure enough, someone was sneaking in and rummaging through the belongings of the Kaedahara clan.
You mean, he was also looking for...
I let him search for a while, but in the end, he found nothing. Soon after, he had to leave Inazuma by boat.
Why didn't you send someone to catch him?
The best way to protect a secret is to treat it as if it doesn't exist, is it not? Besides, the identity of this person is not hard to guess. After he left Inazuma, I carefully checked the Kaedahara clan's belongings one by one, and eventually discovered the papers in the hidden compartment of the flower pot. I am certain that the papers are the secret which the infiltrator sought to find, though he couldn't confirm whether this secret existed at all. So, now on to my final question.
Which is?
Which part of Kaedahara Yoshinori's experiences was the secret that needed to be protected?
Let's see. That Kaedahara Yoshinori knew that the culprit was named Kunikushi, or... let's see. I think it's the culprit one.
I don't have an answer to this question at present, so I'll leave it to your future self. As for now, please, enjoy yourselves at the Iridori Festival.
Okay, the palace. Dyed in Black has been completed. And now that thing is also, oh, I can't select it? What's this? What's this mean? Oh, okay, never mind. So I can't select that last one. That's weird. I'll have to look up to see if that's actually, if I'm supposed to be able to or not. Now, I have these as well. I may have to complete all these before being able to do that. Let me start one of these, the very first one. Festival Deeds, Part 1. Albedo is waiting for you at the 5 Kasen Plaza. He seems to have a request for you concerning Klee. Okay. I won't necessarily do too much of this in this video, but because I do want to explore more of
What
the
a
Chasm.
coincidence. I was wondering where I might be able to find you, and here you are.
I do want to explore more of the Chasm in this video as well, so I'll balance it. You know, probably 10 minutes of this, if it even lasts that long, and then the rest will be the Chasm. So, what's up?
Well, can't I come and see you when nothing is up? Alright, as much as I'd like to sit and chat with you, this time I'm here mainly for Klee. Before bringing Klee here, I told her many stories about Inazuma. It got her very excited to experience the local culture here. However, I've got other things to do in Inazuma this time besides painting the portraits of the 5 Kasen. Over the next couple of days, I won't have the time to show her around. Inazuma is not like Mondstadt. I can't just let Klee wander off by herself when I'm busy with other things. So I had to have her stay at the International Trade Association while I finish my work. She hasn't complained, but I can tell she's not enjoying being stuck there on her own. Fortunately, I now have you and Paimon. So,
Yay, Mr. Honorary Knight's here! What you talking about, Mr. Honorary Knight? Are we gonna go play?
Klee, are you saying you'd like to go and play?
Yeah! But Albedo is really busy. I can't go too far away or he'll be worried about me. Aw, Klee, you're such a thoughtful kid.
Unlike Paimon.
Paimon's very thoughtful, thank you very much. Paimon always thinks of you whenever she's eating a delicious slime.
Well, that settles it. You're very thoughtful.
Anyway, it is pretty cruel not to let Klee go out when she was so excited to come here.
We'll look after Klee.
Yep. Allow the almighty traveler and dependable Paimon to bring Klee on a tour of Inazuma.
Let's take her somewhere interesting.
Klee, do you want to go play with Mr. Honorary Knight?
Yay, you bet I do!
As you know, Klee is our Spark Knight. You must keep her safe and sound. By which I mean, try to keep her out of trouble. For instance, if a mountain in Inazuma was to lose one of its peaks, or if there were an explosion somewhere in the city, Klee could very well get in trouble.
Got it. No explosions.
Glad to hear it.
Good grief.
I promise I'll bring you back an awesome souvenir, Mr. Albedo.
Great. I look forward to it.
Now I think about it, I don't think I ever got Klee either.
Cool things to do in Inazuma. Try the local cuisine, visit a shrine. What do you want to do, Klee? Cuisine? What's that? You know, food and drink. Paimon just meant we could take you to a local restaurant. A restaurant? Yay! Snack time! Got it! Alright, snack time it is! Let's go!
Okay, I'll go over there in a second. I just want to point out these little dolls that they've made of the Raiden Shogun. It's neat. Anyways, let's go over there.
Wow, something smells so good! I think it's coming from this steaming thingy. Mr. Honorary Knight, look at this noodly soup. It's so pretty. There's so many nice things inside.
It's not noodly soup. It's tonkotsu ramen, actually.
Oh, so, what are those yellow and red thingies on that plate?
You're kidding, right? Those are tri-flavored skewers.
And what about this little yellow cake?
That's an egg roll. They're amazing. Have you really not tried one before?
Wow, tonkotsu ramen, tri-flavored skewers, and egg rolls. They all sound delicious.
They sure are. Guess you're not from around here if you haven't tried any of these before. Let me buy you an egg roll with my allowance so you can get a taste of our Inazuman food.
Well, that's nice of him.
Really? But Master Jean said I shouldn't go taking other people's things. Also, that's your allowance, right? Taking another kid's allowance just seems kind of wrong.
I'll cook them myself.
Oh, I remember you. You're Yoimiya's friend. How come you know how to make egg rolls?
Egg rolls are a piece of cake for this guy. Why don't you make some for Klee and Iwao?
Sure, and I'll throw in some for you too.
Really? Wow! Paimon is so touched! You're learning! Alright, we'll be waiting on those egg rolls.
Okay. So there is a thing here for cooking. Oh, there they are. I've never made them before, so thankfully I have the ingredients for it. Okay, I have the
Mr.
3
Honorary
egg
Knight,
rolls.
What do egg rolls taste like?
You're about to find out. Here you go.
Wow, you really can cook them. You're awesome, mister.
It's sweet. So yummy. Yep. It's delicious. Traveler, you are the best.
Yeah, these egg rolls are pretty good, but I still think Yoimiya's are better.
Who is Yoimiya? She makes egg rolls too?
She runs the fireworks shop.
Yoimiya can do anything. She tells stories, keeps goldfish, makes fireworks, and gives us candy too. Yoimiya's pretty much the best and most awesome person ever.
For me, the best, most awesome person in the world is my mom. And Klee knows loads of other great people too, like Mr. Albedo, Mr. Honorary Knight, Master Jean, Kaya. Surely she's not going to name everyone she knows.
Oh, well, I don't know any of those people. But anyways, I still want to introduce you to Yoimiya. If you want, I'll take you to find her.
Okay.
In most festivals, Yoimiya's so busy that you can never find her. But this festival's different. She has free time, so she can play with us. She seems like she hasn't been in a great mood recently. But maybe seeing you will cheer her up.
Okay, let's go play with Yoimiya.
Yoimiya, don't be sad. Oh, I know. Let me tell you something that'll cheer you up. Yesterday, I won 3 beetle fights in a row against that guy with the horns on his head.
Oh yeah, him.
Wow, Matsuzaka. Nice work. It's not easy to beat Ito.
Arataki Ito. I believe that's what his name was, yeah.
Don't worry, Yoimiya. Maybe you can't light fireworks during the Iridori Festival, but there are still lots of other fun things to do. I know. Thanks, you guys. It's just that fireworks are banned in the city for a few days. I'm not that upset, really.
Yoimiya, it's me. I want to introduce you to a new friend, an Outlander girl. I just met her. Wait, what's your name again?
Klee. My name is Klee.
Nice to meet you, Klee. I'm Yoimiya, and I run Naganohara Fireworks.
Hello.
Wait a second. Is introducing Klee to her a good idea? Because Klee likes to create explosions, and fireworks are kind of like explosions, right? So...
I love the cute outfit, with the hat and the cool little symbols. So unique. And your backpack. Wow, it's really well made.
That's a 4-leaf clover. Mom and Master Jean said it can bring me good luck.
Really? That's awesome! I bet everyone would love one of those. Also, that little fairy on your backpack is super cute, too.
That's Dodoko, my best friend. We always go fish blasting together in Starfell Lake.
Oh, Dodoko? What an interesting name. I really like it.
Yep. My mom says that when a Dodoko is born, it rides the wind and goes off on a big adventure.
Ride the wind and go off on a big adventure? Klee, your mom sounds like a very cool person.
Nah, she's crazy.
Yep, my mom is the best and most awesome person ever. And Yoimiya, Iwao was right. You're a really cool person too.
Thanks, Klee. I feel like we really get each other. We'll be great friends, I'm sure of it.
It's so heartwarming watching these two chat away.
Hey, Klee! Since you like four-leaf clover so much, why don't I make a firework with a four-leaf clover pattern and set it off for you?
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Yeah! And after the fireworks, we can go fish blasting with Dodoko. Hold on a second. Fish blasting? No way. Albedo was pretty clear about that.
No explosions allowed.
Oh, oops. I get so excited that I completely forgot about that. The folks from the Yashiro Commission specifically warned me that no fireworks are allowed in Inazuma during the Iridori Festival.
Okay.
What? It's not allowed? But... Aww. Okay, then. Hey, come on! You just made a new friend! This is a happy occasion. Why are you suddenly so upset?
Don't be sad.
Yeah! We still have loads of things we can do!
Let's go check out the Iridori Festival.
Right! Just like Saika said, there are lots of fun things to do.
What do you say, Klee? Sounds like the Iridori Festival could be a real blast.
Okay, then. Let's go!
Okay, I'm gonna continue this particular quest in the next video. Instead, I'm now gonna head on over to the Chasm. Okay, let's head on up here to where that quest marker is. It may be a little bit more difficult to get up there than I thought. Well, I can go up there via this thing right here. Shouldn't be too hard. It should blast me right up there. Whoa, it really does. Way more than I thought it would. Ah, no. Let me climb. Game. Let's drop off right there. And jump over here. Kind of weird how you have to navigate all this stuff. Oh, I suppose I have to go over this way now. I'm gonna grab that that lumen stone right there. There we go. I can activate this viewpoint and trigger the cutscene. Head to investigate the site of the first anomaly. Okay, I'll do that in a second. First things first, let's get rid of these guys.
Hold the line!
I wonder why they're saying... Oh, okay. I was wondering why it was saying there was another enemy down below. Shouldn't be... I figured that they had to have had it somewhere nearby. There we go. Is there anything down here? Because there could be something... What? Stupid game making it difficult to do stuff. Let's go through here very fast. I don't see anything back there. So now I can go in here. Is there something to do with this? Some iron chunks. I don't really need to interact with the other one. Let's ignore the enemies on the way through this tunnel. For now, anyways. Oh. This is a place to take a few pictures, if you would. Wow, this place kind of looks bad, doesn't it? No. Oh, you have to press square on that, duh. That's funny. Let's see. Take a photo of that. Is that good enough? This looks like that dark thingamajig that we saw earlier. Eh? Have you seen this before? That's right. And Jinwoo told us to warn you to be careful, too. And did you listen? No. Oh no, monsters incoming. Oh no, it's some monsters that I've fought plenty of times before.
And price the ice.
Whatever will I do?
I will have order.
Look. See, they're terrifying. Something's amiss. There weren't monsters here before or something. I don't know what she said. So now I have to go further in? Yep. Further into this crazy mess. Are there any treasure chests around here? Oh, there's some stuff down there. I kind of think I should break these. Just to be on the safe side.
Gather.
I don't know. I know that I need to get some kind of different material for being able to upgrade the lumen stone that I have. I want to make sure it isn't something like, you know, a mining point. This should be the second place, eh? Where did it go? Well, fine. Since the anomaly here is gone, keep following something. Oh, a cutscene, huh? Oh, it's Ganyu. I think that's Ganyu. Eh? Who was that? Did you see that? Ah, no, I didn't. Anyways, keep from chatting. Blah, blah, blah. Just easy to take care of.
Take flight!
Let's get rid of this guy before continuing further in. Wait a second. Am I supposed to go further in? It's saying that I should go back this way now. Why should I go back this way when this is the direction that I saw Ganyu heading in? Is it a dead end or something? If I can find a teleporter, it'd be nice. I'm gonna look for one before I teleport back over to the other area. Oh, cool. Looks like that person left some stuff behind. The campfire is still warm. This place was recently used. Might have been the treasure hoarders. They show up every now and then or whatever. Let's activate that very fast. What's this? Oh. Undetected infiltration. Oh, that's probably not related to all this. Let's grab the lumen stone first. What is that down there? Oh, that's that giant monster creature. The one that's, well, it's not showing there now. Yeah, the ruined serpent. Okay. Anyways, let's teleport out of here and go back over here. Now, I want to say, as far as this area is concerned, I'm still going to explore it, but not right now. Maybe a little bit, maybe in the next video, I'll explore that. Because I do want to explore everything, I'm just also continuing the story a bit. Those treasure hoarders have imprisoned someone. Human trafficking? Paimon thinks you're overestimating their courage. Is that? Okay, that's not a
Time
special
for
entity.
takeoff.
What? You're only here now?
Rest and rebuild! My apologies!
I can't keep up with what I'm saying because of the fight.
Should
Help!
replace my
Help me,
hammer.
I'm here! Okay, I'll open the door for you. Thank you for saving my life. Wait a moment, I remember you. You're that Toclifo Toclifo guy from back at the mine. What? No, that wasn't... I don't sell any fake medicines. I'm Bly Tofu. Yes, but not the one that's into pharmaceuticals. No, sir. Huh. So the medicines you sold were fake. What? No, impossible. The medicines I sell are 100% the real deal. I mean, you saw the miners. They drank it, and they felt great. And didn't you say that you were the non-pharmaceutical Clytofu? Clytopo or whatever? Right. That was after my life selling medicines ended. And it all ended when the Toclifo sold fakes under a false identity. This is getting confusing. He sold fake medicines under a false name and ruined my reputation. That's right. That's why I swore off selling medicines forever. And just as I was changing tacks, I was captured by that band of treasure hoarders. But, yes, that charlatan is truly despicable. Yep, he's a real piece of work to want to trick those in the same business as him like that. And so, what was the false name of this Toclifo guy? Clytofo. No, wait. Clytofo isn't a fake name, it's a real one. Doesn't that make Toclifo a fake name? No. Wait. Yes. Yes, he took my name falsely, so Clytofo is now a false name. We're clear now, right? So Toclifo became a real name. What a shame. This is confusing me. What's a shame? You nearly confessed without us having to try too hard. Let's take him back up. The Millilith have a lot of questions for him, most likely. Okay, so it's the same guy, just using different names. Or we could deal with him right here now. What? Hey, this isn't the time for such jokes. Hehehehe, Paimon thinks it's pretty funny. But you're not laughing. And no, this isn't funny at all. You're right, actually, because we're about to get serious. Oh, wait a moment. This isn't the time for an interrogation. I don't know about you, but carrying a treasure hoarder you scared half to death around doesn't appeal to me one bit. Either way, let's take him back to the camp first. Hey, take me along, would you? I'll be very useful to you. I mean, as you can see, I've been kicked out of the treasure hoarders. So now I'm an upstanding citizen again, you know? Oh, so that's what counts for upstanding citizen to you, huh? And what are your skills again? I can make explosives? Well, he and Cleo would get along just fine. Not fake medicine? Oops, I accidentally selected that. I don't even know what it said. And your explosives aren't fake either, right? No, they're for real this time. I'm not at liberty to include you on the team. As for how we should deal with you, Jinwoo would be a better judge of that. But I guess she'll just hand you over to the Millilith. But we'll keep an eye on you. All treasure hoarders are not to be trusted, let alone someone who sells fake medicine. Oh, come on, I don't do that anymore. Oh, we know. Let's go, shall we? Okay, so now I have to go to the second unoccupied camp. Ever since the array was broken, many secret smugglers. I can't keep up with what she's saying. Whoa, I didn't mean to fall. Let's check this area out up here very fast, because there are some things around here. One of them is behind this, and I have no idea how to get to it yet. But there is a thing that can raise the gate on the other side. So let me mark that with this. So that way I know that that's there. And where is that one? Is it way up high? No, it seems to be down low. Somewhere. Oh, down here. What's up with these flowers? Star shrooms, huh? Oh! Why, I feel a little bit bad about that. Let's grab that. I think that this might not be anything special. Okay, never mind. Oh, wow.
Hold the line. Let's move out.
Hello.
Take flight! Sakura swirl!
Gotcha. Gotcha. That was easy. For for just a second there.
Solidified!
I was a little bit surprised that he appeared like that. Let's grab this.
Certainly worth
I
the
don't
extra
necessarily
money.
want to go investigating all this stuff. I just wanted to grab the Lumen Stone. But now that I'm on this path, I may as well continue. Look over there, there's a strange withered tree. It looks just like the ancient something or other. What's going on here? What's this? Enemies? Oh, okay.
Stabilize!
Let's
Allow
go ahead
me.
and deal with this problem very
Ruins
fast. And then worry about this tree. What? Oh, my stamina's run out, so...
Take flight.
Flash. Alright,
This is
let's
order.
end this.
Solidified!
Here we go.
Gotcha. Good grief. Now, let's find out what's going on with this tree. There has to be something going on with it, right? Because Paimon mentioned it, even if I don't know what she said exactly. Because, as usual, the text went by way too fast. You know what, never mind. Let's, worry about that later. So now, I have one more place I could go, which is all the way down there. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that in this video. There is one other thing I can do, though. And then I'll stop. And that is, marking a lumen stone that I saw, or picking it up if it's easy to pick up. But it was... Oh, well there's one right there. I didn't see that before. I may as well pick it up. Are there any treasure chests around here? No? Okay.
Yahoo!
What the? That was weird. Why did that appear out of nowhere? And it doesn't matter, I'll leave a 4-leaf clover for that. Go up here very fast. No, I wanted to go as high as I could. Then jump off. Let me grab this lumen stone. There's another one right behind me. I didn't mean... Darn. I'm gonna mark that. I don't want to go over to it just yet. Now I'm gonna go over to the lumen stone that I originally wanted to go to, which is somewhere over this way. Yeah, right up there. I can grab that. This may even show me the entrance to a different place. Let's mark this. Go up here. What's up with all this stuff? Huh. Well, this is
Think you can get
straightforward,
away?
I suppose.
Hold the line.
Get rid of them all at once. Nice to have Ayaka dealing with things for
My
me.
apologies.
Okay, for a second there I was thinking that they couldn't be frozen. How they were acting.
One man's stone
Thank you.
is another man's gem.
Now what are these? Kinda reminding me of Enkanomiya with how that seems to be working. I can't use that yet because the potential of the Lumen Stone hasn't been unlocked. Now I have to go all the way up there. That's where I gotta go. I may even be able to find the entrance to the area that leads to the other Lumen Stone. If I can, then I may actually go grab that before stopping. although I don't see it so far. I see other stuff around here. A lot of weird stuff around here. I'm not gonna add another mark, and the reason why is because I already have that mark over there, and I'm gonna probably be able to see those later on when I return. So it's not worth it. There's a Sealy over here. This will be the last thing I do. Promise. So let's follow the Sealy to wherever it's gonna go. Oh, it's gonna go into this area again, huh? Don't you disappear on me now. I don't want you to disappear. Okay, there it is.
Unsolicited.
Okay, so this
And all
is
the
where I'm
more
stopping.
valuable for
Thank you very much for watching. The next time I play, I'm gonna continue the quest right here, the Story for You quest. And if I finish that, then within a certain amount of time, then I may even start up about that time we saved that Tanuki photo board. Aside from that, I'm going to look up to see whether or not there actually is an event tied to that one picture all the way on the right. I don't think so, but, you know, there might be. And, of course, I'm going to continue exploring the chasm and doing the quests in here and stuff, so, yeah, see you next time. Bye-bye.